Hey everyone, it's Animation. Today I'm packing egg fried rice for my son's lunchbox. Let's go. Alright, so I've got a carrot here to begin with. I am going to peel this carrot. There you go. Egg fried rice is something that is very quick and very easy to make, and kids enjoy it, adults enjoy it, and I don't see what's a reason to not pack it for lunch. You know, where a school is a place where kids eat outside of a parent's supervision, and it's all the more important for parents to pack something that really excites them and makes them eat what's been packed. So egg fried rice is great. So I'm just going to dice these carrots, in small cubes, not big cubes, because smaller the cubes, the easier it is for kids to enjoy this. Just stack it up like so, and there you have it. It doesn't have to be very fine or completely even, just roughly even like so. And I'm going to take some of these and dice them up real quick. Again, doesn't have to be fine. Rough dicing works. There it is. I should have cut the carrot a little longer, would have been easier, but it's fine. Alright, so the carrots are prepped. I'm gonna sort of like dice this onion as well. Take the outer layer out. It's usually hard, and it's easier to get rid of than just the paper. So I'm going to make these slits, without cutting the root, and then another horizontal slit, and then dice them. There you go. Get rid of that. Same with this guy. I've got a new chopping board, and it is a little it moves a little bit. That's not safe. I need to do something about it. Anywho, so these are our chopped vegetables. To begin the cooking, I am going to start with an egg. So let's get a couple of eggs out. So today I'm going to be making egg fried rice with 2 eggs. And let's crack these in. So 1 and 2. Alright, so eggs are in. I'm going to give these eggs a nice beating. Mix them up. I'm also going to add some salt to the eggs so that they are seasoned. Bland eggs are something that no one enjoys. So the eggs here, and while we do that, let's also get the pan on fire. Now usually, for fried eggs, professionals recommend a wok, and I definitely think a wok is easy. I have a wok, and it's a big wok. It's a stainless steel wok, and I am looking to add a carbon steel wok to my arsenal. But the purpose of the wok is one, to keep everything together intact, And secondly, carbon steel and stainless steel or cast iron woks um, they conduct heat very evenly. They're very thick and they retain heat, and then they conduct the heat to the food very evenly. And fried rice is something that needs a lot of heat in a very short amount of time. So it's very important to have the material, a good conductor of heat, but also a big wok. But if you don't want to, if you're not making a large batch, or if you don't want, I mean, if you don't want to deal with it, a cast iron pan is just fine. What I would not recommend is using something like a non-stick. I wouldn't recommend that, because the kind of heat that you want to impart when you're making fried rice is too much for a non-stick pan to do the job well, right? So I'm using a cast iron pan. You can use what you have, whatever conducts heat really well. I'm going to be using a spoon. I find spoons very convenient to cook when you're making small batches of food. So I don't have to completely cook these eggs, because we're going to be adding them in later as well. So once they're just a little cooked, I transfer them back to the bowl that I mixed these eggs in, right? So all these eggs go back, and it's okay if a little bit shifts around. It's not going to be a problem, because the next thing we're going to add in is our vegetables. Some more oil. I'm using extra virgin olive oil. You could use whatever oil you have. You could use a seed oil like rice bran or sunflower oil. It's completely fine. Alright, so onions go in and carrots go in, and I'm going to crank up the heat to max now from this point on, because the eggs are cooked. So let this pan get dripping hot before we add the rice. Okay, so I'm going to give these a bit of a spoon run, whatever that means. Mix them up. To this I'm going to add a little salt. Okay. Draws out the moisture and helps cook them faster. I am also going to add a little bit of this white pepper to add a little bit of that funky fermented flavor. Right, white pepper in, and oops, things are all up there. All right, so give this a stir. And so for egg fried rice, you want your rice to be stale. You want this is yesterday's rice, what we ate yesterday, and this is just right to make fried rice. So I'm just going to take some of this rice and throw it in once the pan is hot enough. Maybe I could add a little bit more oil. There's one reason why I like using extra virgin olive oil, because fried rice, when you make fried rice, you tend to consume a lot of oil, and it works for you if you are consuming something that's good for you. Extra virgin olive oil sure is. So I'm going to start adding the rice in, and as you can see, I'm crumbling it up with my hands as I throw in, so that they're not big chunks. You could add in chunks and crumble it in the pan, but because I'm using a small pan, it's a little harder to do that. If I was using a wok, I wouldn't care. I would just dunk everything in and then take my big ladle and smash it up. So I'm just gently trying to crumble it, like so. Okay. Now that we have enough portion, I'm just going to wash my hands. And give this a good stir. Now the pan is getting hot. That's another drawback of using cast iron pan in a wok. You usually have an insulated handle which lets you do this well. Okay. So with the back of my spoon, I'm trying to flatten out the lumps. As you can see, because the rice is stale, there's a process called starch retrogradation that happens, which enables the rice to not stick to each other. And also, while before making this rice, I washed it for 30 seconds in a sieve. I just let water run through it, and that helps get rid of a good amount of starch. Next up, I am going to get some soy sauce. So my soy sauce is getting over. I've got a new one here. And Kikkoman is a great brand. Kikkoman. It's a great brand. I've been using it for a long time, and it's got a very nice fermented flavor, which is better than most of the other soy sauce that I've had. So before throwing in the soy sauce, I'm going to mix my egg, and there it is. The eggs are mixed up, and now is a good time to put the soy sauce. So to add the soy sauce, I usually try to make some space and pour the soy sauce in the pan so that it sort of reduces and glazes before it gets mixed with the rice. And the reason you want to do that is because it gives a nice vibrant color and gives your fried rice a more mature taste. Once that is done, I'm just with my rice. Alright. Good enough. There we go. Right, so our fried rice is done. What I will do is I will top it up with some frozen peas, just to get some greens in. And if you notice, I have already switched off the flame. Oops, I've got some of this ice going in there, but that's okay. The rice has enough heat, residual heat, to thaw out the peas and also melt those icicles. Just put the hot rice over the frozen peas a little bit so that they all melt, thaw out, melt, and now you have a nice green color added. You could also add green onions if you have some. So that's fried rice. Next up, I'm going to put the fried rice in the lunchbox. Go. Some of those peas. This is still thawing out. Take from here. And we got some of those eggs, some carrot, and that's fried rice. Let's compile the entire lunchbox now. Add in the rest of the stuff. So I'm going to add some fruit. These are cut guavas that I keep in the fridge. for kids to snack when they're hungry. They are very tasty and very handy because I just have to grab them from the fridge and put them on a plate or in a lunchbox. So that's guava. What else? Oh, I almost forgot. I am going to be pairing these up with some crisps. Now I have two options. I've got some fish pops here, which are store-bought, but I also have these homemade nuggets. But my son has been having too many nuggets, so I'll preheat this oven and add those fish pops in. While that gets done, I'm also going to add some snacks over here. So there's this multi-grain cheese and herb snack that I found in the store, and my son loves it. And these are delicious. These are high protein and zero trans fat, zero cholesterol. But these are made of millets and multigrain. They've got brown rice, quinoa, ragi, lentils, moong dal, jowar, cheese, and a bunch of things. Yes, they have additives and preservatives, but they are fine. I mean, they are tasty and they're all right. Unless you're giving them a ton of this, I think these would make for a good snack to go with the rest of the meal. And variety is what kids look for, right? I mean, if you just dump this fried rice, they might not enjoy, they might get bored of it. So fried rice with some fruit and some snack and some fish pops definitely does the job. All right, so what I'm also going to do is I'm going to add one of this vitamin gummy in. All right, the vitamin gummy goes here. This is sugar free, so I'm not worried about their teeth, and they brush twice a day, so it's fine. All right, so the only thing left is the fish pops, and we should have started with it earlier, but that's okay. While that is getting done, I am going to also take one toast and butter it up. And this is something that you can have for breakfast before going to school. So I'll just spread this little bit of this butter out on the bread, right, like so. And once the butter is, once it's done, I'll put it on the other side as well, both sides. There you go. That's the butter. Now, while this oven is heating up and I cook the fish pops and the toast, I'll be back once this is done, and that's going to be 5 minutes. So fish pops are almost done and the toast is ready. And if you're wondering, yes, you can toast your bread in an air fryer because it works like a toaster, because it's simply a convection oven. So it can really dehydrate your toast if you let it go for too long and make it very super crumbly, but it works really well if you keep an eye and let it go just for a couple of minutes. It does a very even job of spreading out the heat across your bread. So this is some cream cheese that I'm putting on the toast for my son to enjoy for his breakfast, and that's about it. And the fish pops go in the slot, and that's it. That's lunch for today. So I'll give you a close-up. That's what it looks like: fried rice, fish pops, fruit, and some snack with some vitamin gummy. So if you enjoy these videos, please subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow. And also do let me know in the comments about what you think about this format. It's a POV format, and does it make your head spin, or is this helpful? Because it's sort of like you're cooking alongside me, and you could be cooking alongside me, or you could just be watching from my point of view. So if that helps, I would continue to do these. And so do let me know what you think about these, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.